Dear Ukrainians, today is the day when we honor the memory of millions of our people who were killed by hunger. Millions of horrific deaths, above all during the Holodomor of 1932 to 1933. It was a systematic blow against the Ukrainian people, a policy of genocide that today's Russia has inherited and once again made part of its ideology. This entire war that is now being waged against Ukraine, and that may spread to other nations, is the result of Moscow's impunity. Whatever form their regime takes, if they remain unpunished, Russia tries to repeat its evil. Today, millions of our people will light candles of remembrance. This is our common tribute to the victims of the Holodomor. But it is also a reminder, both for all of us and for everyone in the world, that preserving memory also means taking action to defend justice, to defend life, and to ensure that murderers receive no reward whatsoever for destroying human beings. The pain of previous generations of the Ukrainian people and what Ukrainians are forced to endure now. All of this is deeply intertwined and tells us a great deal. In the coming days, consultations with our partners will take place regarding the steps needed to end the war. I have signed a decree on the composition of Ukraine's delegation and I have approved all the relevant directives. Our representatives know how to defend Ukraine's national interests and what exactly is needed to prevent Russia from carrying out a third invasion, yet another strike against Ukraine. Just as in the past Russia repeated crimes against our people and against other peoples as well. Now we are talking about much more than certain points of one document or another. It is necessary to make sure that the principle that crimes against people and humanity, against states and peoples can have some kind of reward and forgiveness does not prevail anywhere in Europe and the world. Real peace is always based on guaranteed security and on justice. And this feeling is not only mine. I know this is the feeling of millions of our people and most people in the world. Today I continued coordination with our partners. We spoke with the leaders of the Nordic countries and the Baltic states. 8 leaders, this entire strong region. And I greatly value their support, they truly are defenders of life. I also spoke today with the Prime Minister of the Netherlands. I'm grateful for the willingness to help and for the principles. There will be support packages for Ukraine. We are constantly consulting at different levels, including with other European friends and not only Europeans. This includes the countries of the Group of 7, our friends in the Group of 20, and other nations of the world. Many are ready to support us, ready to support Ukraine. Thank you for this. There will be more negotiations, and today we also have several internal matters. We had detailed discussions with government officials about our next steps in domestic policy. It is important that the winter support program is moving at a good pace. Almost 10 million applications have already been submitted. Payments will begin next week. The funds can be used until June. But, please, the application must be made in DR or at Ukposhta by the end of December this year, before Christmas. We will provide the entire amount of finance. I also spoke with the Prime Minister of Ukraine about the audits that have already begun in energy companies and about an additional audit of the entire defense sector and defense enterprises. Such a military audit must be carried out as quickly as possible. Relevant contracts, finances, operations, and so on. I have instructed that the results be presented to society and that, preferably every week, materials be handed over to law enforcement and anti-corruption bodies. Today there was a report from the Commander-in-Chief on the situation at the front, on Russian disinformation operations and their plans. The most difficult area is Pokrovsk and the entire sector there. Significant Russian forces, more than 150,000, are continuing assaults. Every day, the most attacks are there. All this has been going on for many months. And it is important that our warriors, our units, are destroying the occupier. We are also conducting counteroffensive actions on the border between the Dnipro and Donetsk regions. We are defending positions. Kharkiv region, we are defending our positions. Zaporizhzhia, we are defending positions. It is not easy there, the Orikhiv and Gulaipoli directions. We are doing everything we can to stabilize the situation. I thank everyone for their resilience. Thank you to everyone who is with Ukraine. Glory to Ukraine.